So many briars. That stuff was taller than me and is just real thick briars. It cut me up. If I didn't have long sleeves on, whoo, it would have been a long day. Good morning, guys. Well, it's a cold one here on Come On Mountain. We got a little bit more stuff to do this morning, and then we're gonna head to the abandoned property over there. Went in, loaded back up Uber last night. Drifting Dreamers are done with it. We're gonna get that back to the property. As y'all seen on the last video, I got everything that I needed to be able to temporarily fix the roof over there at the shop. So today I'm gonna head over there. Mike with DD5 is supposed to meet me over there. I'm gonna take some of these 1x4s here that I bought for the windows here and actually use them over there to secure that tarp down on the roof over there until I get back from my trip. All right, let's get them loaded up and get on the road and get to the new property. Cold out here. Gonna use as much of the scrap wood as I got. Go ahead and take some rope with me too, so we can pull the tarp up on the building. All right, I think we got what we need. Whew, let's get over to the new property. All right, made it to the new property. I got a drifter that drifted in here.
Hey, what up?
All right, so what we're gonna do today, guys, is we're going to put a big old tarp over this roof right here that has started leaking. You can see on the inside here, got a leak there and got a couple of new leaks right in there and a couple other spots. The shingles up there are disintegrating and it's a lot of money. It's $3.20 a foot for metal right now, so it's going to be a minute before I get a new roof on here. So Mike didn't want me up on the roof by myself with it being a soft roof out here, so he offered to come and help me get the tarp up there. He's got a little project he's doing over there at Oryx Littlefield today, so he stopped by to help me get this tarp up there, and then I'm going to seal it down, and he's going to go on about his day. You like those big old 400 panels?
I like these. These are nice.
That's 800 watts.
Hey, EcoFlow. Remember, I'm a representative.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get the camera set up and we're gonna get the tarp and see if we can get this up there. right, guys, we got it. That was a big old tarp. I got a little bit of cleanup I still need to do. I'm gonna put a couple more small pieces up front and in the back, but we used some long pieces along the sides. Went in and used 1x4s. That'll keep that tarp from trying to rip. We pulled it as tight as we can. Thanks to the spider monkey here. That jerker was bowing with my big old butt up there on that soft roof.
Hey, you could see the whole roof was flexing like.
So I got up there for what I needed to be up there for, and then he told me, get down. Get down before you fall down. And the real MVP, Lisa, with her heated jacket.
I love this thing.
She wasn't gonna get out the car, but she knew we needed help, so she went like this. Activation. And turned on the heated jacket, and then and then there she was. But I think that's gonna serve its purpose. That'll get us through winter.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I made sure to tuck the boards up underneath the little drip edge right there so the water can drain completely off and not get hung up there and start making the tarp weak and all that.
I do appreciate you getting it done before winter and then allowing it to be after the ice before we get back up on the roof and do some more roof work.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do the lean-tos first.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Lean-tos will happen before the rest of it happens. That way the lower part's done and we're not trying to get drills up underneath the metal and stuff on the top part.
Yeah.
Just makes sense to do the lean-tos first and then do the metal on top.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
That way it all flows. Because heat rises, but water goes downhill. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, well, these guys has got another project. They're going to help Oric Littlefield today. So make sure that you go over and check these guys out, Drifting Dreamers 5. They always willing to help as long as the boss lady says he can.
That's right.
He don't run nothing but his mouth, guys. Trust me.
Come out.
All right, guys, I'll bring y'all back whenever we unload Uber. I'm gonna go ahead and unload it. Go ahead and unhook the trailer, and then we'll jump back up on the tarp here and put a couple more boards on there to tie it down a little bit. And then we got a lot of land work that we need to do today. It's starting to warm up nicely. It's about time to get rid of some of these layers. Come on. All right, let's get Uber unloaded. All right, got Uber unloaded. Let's go ahead and pull the Chevy out of here. Well, we're on the last piece. Got this side situated, the other side. This side right back here is where all the length is. I put some center blocks all the way along there to keep that from blowing around. Plus added a little more wood. Now I'm planning on putting one more piece right up there close to the light. I think on that side, those two right there would be fine. So let's get that last piece up. All right, I decided to put one more small piece right there. Just ties down the front really good. This side over here is good to go as well. Got it tucked in there pretty good. Stretched pretty tight up top. Wind shouldn't be able to get up underneath there and blow it all up. So I believe that that right there will buy us some time to save our jangle, to get some metal roofing, because it's very, very expensive right now. So yeah, it's going to be expensive to do this roof. So I got to save a little bit of jangle, get back from my trip, put the lean-tos on the side, and then start doing some metal roofing. All right, we're going to take a little water break, guys, and then we're going to get on some of these tractors and do some work on the land. We got lift fired up. I put some power steering fluid in it, which I'm seeing it leak. So I'm gonna need to check that out. But I also got a low tire there, so I'm gonna drive it over to Gumby, see if he's got an air compressor, get some air in the tire, and also see if I can see where that leak's coming from. Well, that didn't take long for me to get stuck. It's time for Uber to go to the rescue. I was trying to make the turn to not get in the ditch, but it slid off in the ditch. I'll show y'all here in a minute. Let's grab Uber. Well, pretty big ruts. It's pretty soft right here. So I'm gonna have to stay out on that side of that stake right there and just try to work on this little area here. The ditch is gonna have to wait until it dries out. All right, let's get Uber put up. It's gonna have to stay close though. All right, made some progress. Got that side as far as I can. I can't get in the ditch right now, it's too wet. Same thing over here with this side, but I got all the way to in front of this collapsed house right here. I need to bring Uber in here and push some of this stuff up that direction a little bit. That way I can cut a trail all the way around this. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff right in this area that I can't run taxi over with the bush hog. But I definitely want to get all of this cleaned up. I just got to be real careful right now because it's very soft out here. It definitely looks a lot better. I also have a weed eater that's got like a skill saw type blade on it thing that Pop's got me. Worst case scenario, when I get back from my trip, I can just take the weed eater and weed eat all this down. But there's a lot of ruts and stuff here, so the ditch needs to be redug to help control that water a little bit. Now it is time to bush hog out there. I don't know how much of it I'll be able to get, and I also don't know how wet it is back there. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to get after it. So let's get it. Alright guys, Gumby just came by with the big old backhoe. He's over there working on the road. But man, oh man, look at all that we've cleared. This is a lot. Still got Taxi over there humming. I'm gonna start doing this area right here. So many briars. That stuff was taller than me and is just real thick briars. It cut me up. If I didn't have long sleeves on, whoo, it would have been a long day. But we're definitely making some progress. This is some thick stuff though, let me tell you guys. I'm gonna try to get as much of this as I can. Still got a little time before the sun sets, so we're gonna jump back on Taxi and keep this thing moving. Oh wow, well, Taxi definitely earned her money today. Look at this, guys. You can see the stables back there. Including a little bit more of this. All of this area right here. Got to find a new place for my bathroom now. Got rid of all my privacy. As y'all can see, the sun's about to set. But cleared all up in here. Got most of this stuff down. Some of this was extremely painful. Surprised I didn't cut my face up. Look at these right here. Whole trees of them, and when you're going through there and the limbs are coming back, those little daggers trying to take you out. I had my glasses on and a hard hat, luckily some long sleeves. Look at this whole trees are like that, and I had to drive in between here. It's amazing. Look how much bigger and cleaner it looks back here now. The next phase is going to be to get over and come through and get rid of the trees that I don't want to save. You see how they're all bundled like this? I'm going to pick some of the nicer ones and get rid of the ones around them. That way the nicer ones have a chance to get nice and big. There's quite a few of these type of trees right here. I don't really know what they're called, but there's a whole line of them here I'd like to clear out up underneath them and really highlight them. But right here's the stable. I still need to do the same thing up in here. Clear out this section. This right here is probably about as far back as I'm going to go to use for my headquarters, and not really much further that direction. I also cut all the way around here. It's going to work out to where it's about 2 acres that I end up keeping for my own personal use, for equipment, and just to have my own little space and my own little office. And then the other 3 acres I'll be doing the RV park with. But yeah, I want to get rid of all these right here. That's a big nice tree. I want to keep it. Probably eliminate that one, clear out all these other ones, and keep these nice big ones right here. That bush hog was a lot better than what I thought it was. That's for sure. Yeah, clear out all up underneath here and kind of keep these lower little bushier trees. I don't know what kind they are, but there's quite a few of them. They don't look like they get real tall, but they get real bushy. I also like this one right here, but I cut all the way around that one, and I cut all the way around these. That way I can start kind of cleaning them out. Definitely making a lot of progress though. I like it. Definitely nice. Well, I think that's gonna be about it for this one, guys. It's been a long day. We're gonna wrap this up. Tomorrow we'll be coming back out here, getting over and starting to clean this area out just a little bit more, kind of de-thicken it a little bit. All right, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with your friends, guys, for this channel and Come On Keeping It Real. And until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.